I'm back with Shelby. Shelby, what's the name of your dog?
Drummer.
Drummer. I haven't seen you in about a month. How have you been?
Um, okay, going through a lot because it's illegal to be homeless now, so it makes it hard. We
Is that
get
what the police said?
well, yeah, that's what they were doing. Well, that's what Trump made it impossible. All the businesses are signing authority to arrest on site. So if you're caught on a property after business hours or before business hours, they can arrest you on site. Like that's it, you know. Um, so it makes it hard, and they're cutting down all the trees, so there's not really shade for us to, like, if you look at the sidewalks, there's like not very many spots with shade, and if there is a little tiny bit of shade, that's it, just a little tiny bit, because they're cutting it down, so there's nowhere for us to rest, nowhere for us to take shelter as far as shade goes. So yeah.
Is it all in an effort to get you guys off the street, do you think?
Just to get us, like, I don't know what the effort is. If they wanted to get us off the streets, it's not the way to go about it. Shouldn't make it a crime. They should offer some real assistance and real help. Like, they have so many buildings that are empty that they could put housing, but they don't.
Who's going to pay for
So,
that?
do you know, I seriously believe that Arizona already pays enough taxes that it should already be paid for. Honestly, I don't know what they spend it all on because they're not really doing much for anybody. Like,
I think the taxpayers probably wouldn't want to pay for that, though.
so just put everybody in jail. That's the better option. Make everybody a criminal because they have nowhere to live.
Treatment. There's
Okay, but it's not
treatment.
just everybody on the streets. Not an addict. You know,
Are you
they're
an
not.
addict?
Yes, I am an addict.
So what's stopping you from going to detox and treatment
I
center?
don't want to get clean. I have no reason to get clean.
Okay. So
I
that
don't have a family. I don't have, you know, my dog is all I have. And right now he has cattle cough because he was in the pound because I got arrested.
what type of cough is that?
Cattle cough.
Kettle cough?
Hmm.
Okay.
And they knew he had it when they turned him over to me. Because when I got arrested, someone was supposed to watch my dog. Because the cops gave me two options: to leave him with the only person there that wasn't arrested,
Uh-huh.
and they said that they would watch him, or send him to the pound, and I didn't want him to go to the pound. And that was at 7:30 in the morning. At 1:35, somebody else flagged down a cop and turned my dog over to him. And I had to go pick him up at the Humane Society on Dobson. And I just got him back a couple days ago. They had no idea why he was turned over to the cops. They didn't know what was going on. So, thank God I was able to get him back. They chipped him, microchipped him, gave him all his shots again. Now they're documented at least. And they neutered him. So he can't have puppies, but that's okay because I was thinking about having him neutered anyways. Because the Dog's Day Out has a grant program where they neuter animals for homeless people free of charge. You just have to have a cell phone so they can call you and let you know when they're going to bring your dog back, but I don't even have a cell phone, so.
Okay. Yeah, so I've talked to people, and a lot of people, they want, when I talk about the housing stuff, they say, yeah, I just want a free apartment, and
I don't want anything free. I got sober, okay? And I applied for job after job after job.
uh
Nobody wants somebody who can't walk right working for them, plain and simple. They think I'm going to be calling in, but I can hold a sign out here all day and walk miles every day. I could work a flipping job, but nobody gave me a chance. So I ended up homeless and sober, and that sucks.
yeah. See, so like for example, at any shelter, the rule to be at a shelter is no no substances, right? We'll give
Right.
you a bed, shower, clothes. We'll help you get off the street. We'll even help you with the get housing.
There's
But
no beds available, and Cass is a madhouse. I tried to go to Cass. There's no way. I can't do Cass. Like, you're just as likely to be more likely to get injured there by somebody than on the streets. Cass is more dangerous than the streets.
so what's the answer? Just free housing for everybody out here, you think?
Who's asking for free housing? I'm just asking for someone to give me a chance. Like, I applied for job after job after job. There's been such a gap in my employment.
What's the answer though? To get help, so not you, but not you, but like all these other people, thousands of people out here in the streets. Like, what's the answer?
If I knew that, I'm sure I'd be rich. All I can say is people have to look at each person individually. Everybody is not the same. The answer for one person isn't going to be the answer for another. So you can't blanket. And I think that's what the problem is they're trying to fit everybody into one box, and not everybody fits into one box.
Do people have accountability for their actions and where they're at in life and where they need to go? Is there any accountability on the individual though?
Well, absolutely. The accountability comes in when, I did get clean. I went and I did these treatments and I graduated. And then I continued the treatment afterwards. I went to a sober living house. I could only live there for a month because I got a grant to cover the housing cost. And, I was going to get kicked out because I had no job. And there's a lot. And then I lived at a transitional living house that was a scam. And that's where we last were. And that's why we're on the street now, because that just turned out to be a big scam. We were paying $200 a week, but they weren't paying the house owner, so the constable came and kicked everybody out. That's why we're on the street now. And so it's like between the scams and, just doing the right thing, but still, I couldn't get a chance. I don't have any family, so there's nobody there to let me just live with them or to help me out until I can get on my feet. Some people don't have family. My mom was the only family I had. She died in 2019. So it's hard.
When you got arrested, the police gave you two options, right? They said, "Hey, go to the hospital, or we're gonna take you to jail."
No, they said you're going to jail. I said I need to go to the hospital so I wouldn't go to jail.
Okay.
I had 2 warrants for trespassing, misdemeanor warrants, and they were picking me up on that, and they were going to put my dog in the pound. And they said, "Oh, you didn't have your dog when you got the first 2 times we trespassed you from Olive Garden and from Red Lobster." You're right, I didn't have my dog then because my best friend was looking out for him because it was hot and he had been in a dog fight and he was healing, and I can't have him out here all the time with me when it's so hot like this. It's too much. It's not fair for him, and it's too hot.
I've interviewed you before where you don't have your dog, and I ask you where he's at. He's at your friend's house, right?
Yeah.
He's in the air conditioning.
Yes.
Because it's really rough out here for dogs.
Yes.
Definitely. So, you try to take care of them as best you can, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And he's a very good boy.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yes.
You've been together how many years?
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
Wow. He loves you. You
I
even
love
get
him.
a separation anxiety, right?
Yes, very much so. Very much so. He doesn't like to be away from me at all, not even like 2 feet. Like, if I'm walking and somebody else is holding him, he'll cry if I'm too far behind to wants to be with me,
Wow.
And
What a sweet dog. It's like he loves you tremendously, right? You feel it?
absolutely, yeah. And he's loyal, and he loves me unconditionally, and I love him, If people were as loyal as dogs, things would be a lot better.
How long was he in the pound? How long were you separated from him?
10 days.
Wow.
Yeah, 10 days. And I really thought about it, and I'm still thinking about it. I'm like, it's hard though because I love him so much and I know he loves me, and I couldn't just leave him there because then I don't know what would happen to him, and that would kill me. But I was thinking, gosh, he's probably loving being in the AC. He was, but when he saw me, he was so happy and excited, and he didn't want to stay. He wanted to come with me. But that's again, he's loyal and he loves me unconditionally. And he would probably go through a lot worse. But I don't want him to. And I don't want to make him go through worse.
You feel bad, right? Because you know he deserves better, and this is all you can give him because of your current situation. You want to be with him, but it's good that he was indoors for 10 days, food, air conditioning.
Oh, he eats. I love you.
And I think I asked you last time if somebody wanted to adopt him, would you be able to give him up? And you just wouldn't be able to, right?
I mean, maybe temporarily, but not permanently. There's no way.
Yeah.
I couldn't. But I mean, I fight with myself because part of me thinks if I loved him, I would, you know? Because he'll get over missing me and stuff. At least I think he would. I don't know.
How old
I've
is
been
he?
away from him the whole time I was in treatment. Like, I was away from him for 3 months, and he didn't get over me, and I didn't get over him,
Yeah.
you know? He's 6 years old.
6 years old. Wow.
Yeah, and we've been together since he was 4 weeks old. Because I wasn't always homeless. I've always been able to provide for us.
Yeah.
Circumstances have changed. And I was so reliant on technology and my phone, not having one. If I had a phone and if I could get my ID at the same time without everything was just stolen from me again.
Okay.
Like, I had a wagon for him last night. It was stolen. All my stuff. What you see me with right now is what we have.
Wow. So something that happens regularly with people with dogs is the dog owner gets arrested. They're gone for 30 days, 2 months. Where's the dog go, right? So the police will leave them with a friend out here, or they'll take them to the pound.
Well, normally, I guess people given the option to call somebody to have them pick up their dog. They didn't give me that option.
Okay.
And they said he can go to the pound or stay with the guy there that I barely knew.
Wow. So yeah, Shelby, I guess if a subscriber steps up and says, hey, like, I could watch a drummer for 10 days, 30 days until Shelby gets on her feet, they can reach out to me. I can give you that contact information, and I'll pass it along to you, and then you make that choice, right?
Right.
Say, hey, my name's Shelby, and here's drummer. Can we meet somewhere? And that's one way to help, right?
Yeah.
So I'll do that, okay?
Or if somebody could donate like a stroller, that would be awesome. Because if I had a stroller, it would help me walk, and I could put him in it. He won't wear shoes, and I won't put him on the ground because it's too hot.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
And he just gets so irritable.
Yeah.
You know. But things out here get stolen.
Right.
All the time.
Yeah. Shelby, it was really nice seeing you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Please stay safe, take care of drummer, and I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.